if you see a sense of 20, 25 years of that evolution of work dynamics in India, can you just take us through that? How every 5 years or a decade has completely changed the work dynamics in India?
So work dynamics is something that we deal with office spaces, occupier requirements. So let me just shift to the other side of the whole story, and we adapt to the change that's there in the environment. What's really changed is, if you look at offices, initially they were very transactional. Like, for example, I come to office for a particular transaction, so I need a desk, right? I mean, as far as the desk was there, a chair was there, and air conditioning was running, my elevator was working, all that is fine, so it's transactional, I come. It's moved from there to today. It's very experiential. I mean, if I come to office, I come for an experience. And if you look at it, the entire buildings that you see that are coming up, or probably the campuses that you see that are coming up, are hugely different from what it was. It was just a gate, an entry, an access card, and you walked in. To, let's say, you've come to the JLL office. The first thing that you see in an office is the barista.
Yeah.
Right? It just, and a sense of openness, and not just desks that are there across, which kind of attracts people. So that's the first big shift that we've seen. The second thing that, post-COVID has become more prominent is this whole flexibility and hybrid that we've seen, right? One desk being used by 3 people. It was typically normal in a BPO industry which worked in multiple shifts, but not an office which worked in, let's say, a 9 to 6 shift, 3 people using the same desk. Now in the same 9 to 6, today I could come, tomorrow someone else, tomorrow morning someone else you could come in. So that's the second big shift. And today we have young children coming up and saying, what's the carbon footprint? What are we doing? The amount of community that we have. What is plastic being used inside this office? What are we doing towards that? Do we want to and there are councils which are green councils which are there in office spaces that are a group of employees talking about how do we move that. So sustainability has become a big thing, not just from a organization perspective where we say we become carbon neutral, but also a purpose for a lot of employees who are coming in.